Hey everyone, welcome back to SC Mod, or welcome if you are new here for the very first time. Today we are going to be doing a double cash stuffing for both weeks 1 and 2 of July. I am still so far behind from being on vacation, so today's going to be, I think, pretty fun because it's going to be a slightly higher amount. So let's get started. All right, so today we are going to be stuffing $3,228. So because this is both weeks 1 and 2, I do have some placeholders here for my automatic investments. So I'm just going to pull those out right now. So the total is going to be $3,228, but after I remove $1,450, so $1,300, $450, that means I will have $1,778 left in cash. So let's count that and make sure that we have the correct amount. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 950, 1,000, 1050, 11, 1150, 12, 1250, 13, 1350, 14, 20, 40, 60, 80, 15, 20, 40, 60, 80, 16, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 17, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. So 1778 is what we have, and that is what we are expecting. So let's get this divvied up and into its cubbies. So by the time you guys see this, it'll probably be past the weekend, but I'm filming this on a Wednesday. And I am super excited to go see both the Barbie movie and Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer, I'm excited because I think there's a lot of fantastic actors in there, but I also really love director Chris Nolan. But at the same time, the Barbie movie looks amazing. Like, I grew up playing Barbies with my cousins, and it's just so nostalgic, but then it's just so funny. Like, I just every trailer I see is just hilarious. I mean, Ryan Gosling, it's like he was born for this role. So let me know in the comments if you are planning to see Oppenheimer or Barbie, or some other movie. I also wanted to go see the latest Mission Impossible because I am an action movie junkie. So anyways, I'm very excited for movies that are coming out right now. So hit me up in the comments with any movies you're excited about. Alrighty, let's get started with sinking funds. Oh, sinking funds. So I sweep my some of these envelopes, so they always start off at 0 at the beginning of the month or beginning of stuffing. But it's always kind of, I don't know. I'm always a little bit like, oh, a little bit sad to see them empty, even though I know that I stuff them or I sweep them for my savings challenges. So gas is going to get $250. And that is because my husband and I drive a lot, especially my husband. And we have been taking trips to go up north to the bed and breakfast. So gas is getting stuffed quite a bit. But I haven't been saying this in most of my videos, but I do use the Upside app where you basically go onto the app, you select a gas location, and you get cash back essentially. And it's great because you actually bank, like, you know, it could be 3 cents a gallon or 10 cents a gallon. And at the end, when you accumulate a certain amount, you can cash it out. Like, you can literally get cash. You don't have to get a gift card. So that's pretty great. Groceries is getting $200. 1, 2. So groceries is, I'm stuffing a lot because I'm going to unstuff quite a bit. I'm hosting a wine and wine party for some of the moms at my son's school, and it is to basically get together. The kids are having a play date. It's not for a birthday party or any like special event, which is kind of like a foreign concept to the kids. They're like, what? Like, there's no bounce house. There's no, we don't have to get a gift. So it's like, no, this is like old-fashioned play dates. Moms are coming over to basically chat and have some beverages and let the kids play. So I'm really excited to be hosting this. Milk delivery is going to get $40. So milk delivery, it's one of our family splurges. They come in glass bottles. And it's really, really yummy. Eating out is going to get $1.50. I say this a lot, but eating out is my budget Achilles heel. Like, it just, I don't know where the money goes. It goes so fast. Household is going to get 30. So 20, 30. And I always forget to do this, but I am going to remember to count this. So 100, 250, 70, 80, 90, 95, 6, 7, and 8. So 298. Vehicle insurance is going to get $101. And I think I will actually have to add more because our insurance went up a little bit. Still have procrastinated and not called the insurance yet to see if I can get a better quote, but that is on my to-do. Vehicle maintenance is getting $50. So I have this sinking feeling that I think we're going to need to replace the battery in my vehicle, and I'm just not looking forward to it. So I'm going to have to stuff this a little bit more just to make sure we can cover that. 100, 200, 50, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. 279. I must say, both of our cars are paid off. They're about 5 years old. They've been really great. We've had no real problems with them. My husband just recently did a little bit of maintenance with some like engine work, you know, in terms of the oil. I think he also got some brakes done. In my car, like I said, I think the battery's going. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to do brakes and tires, you know, pretty standard stuff. But I must say that, like, I have to be honest, like, it creeps into my head every once in a while. I was like, oh, should we just get a new car and then we don't have to deal with any of that? And I know that's like the worst thinking. That's not smart thinking, but like I am having some maintenance costs this year creep up, and I'm not going to lie. Like, to be perfectly honest, I just think, oh, like if we had new cars, like we wouldn't have to worry about any maintenance. It would just be fine. But talk me off that ledge. I know what the smart thing to do is. My cars are not to that point yet where it's worth, or it's not worth the maintenance and upkeep that we're putting into it. Okay, subscriptions, $10. So this is $50.65. Gifts is going to get $100. And again, this is a double stuffing, so that's why it's so much. 1, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I don't really have any birthdays in July that are coming up. I do have a lot of birthdays coming up in August, including mine. So mine, my mother's, my firstborn, no, my firstborn, my youngest son. And we also have some close friends who have birthdays coming up. So travel is not going to get anything right now. I do have something special planned for that. Holiday is going to get $10. So this is really, I think, for Halloween right now. So 120, 40, 60, 80, 90. And not Christmas. I have a separate savings challenge that I'm going to do for Christmas. So this will be Halloween. And I am not a crafty person, so we will be buying my children's costumes, and there's 3 of them. And I really like, because they're all boys and they're young and they won't let me do this much longer, to do themed. So last year my sons were, the 2 oldest ones were Ghostbusters, and the youngest one was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and he rode around in a wagon, and my husband like created this like cityscape out of cardboard and painted it black. It was so much fun. Like, I just loved it. So I can't wait to think about like what my sons are going to be this year. Timeshare is not getting anything. And health is going to get 100. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. And I think I said in my last June recap when I was doing a condensing, I'm not going to condense health right now because I have some expenses I think that are going to come out this month. But after that, hopefully, I will be able to condense. And that is it for sinking funds. Moving on to invest. So 401k, we just did a rebalancing, checking with the account. And we're going to add $1,000 placeholder. And I am not going to count this. I will save counting these balances until the end of the month for the recap, just because since they are stock investments. Oh my gosh, what am I doing here? It goes after the 5. That means that the amounts can go up or down depending on stock performance. And so it's kind of premature to count them now, I think. $5.29. So this is getting $1.50. And right now, everything is doing really well. It performed better than I was expecting, so I'm really excited about that. HSA is getting $300. And HSA, I could pull this money out for qualified medical expenses if I wanted to, but right now, because it's, I can contribute pre-tax, it gains tax-free, and then if I cash it out for qualified expenses, whenever, it's like a triple tax benefit. So I've said this before, but my husband and I are hoping when we retire that this will kind of be our medical savings fund, because it will be tax-free. But that means I have to have a much larger health envelope to buffer my copays and my deductibles and things like that. Taxable investments is not getting anything, neither is Roth IRA or business opportunity. And frankly, I don't know when those will get anything right now. They're just not a high priority for me right now. Kids is getting $100. Allowance is getting $12. So we're doing a double. And I think I was going to do a 5 and the rest one. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. Because my son, I think, is going to want to consolidate some of his bills. So a 5 in there is helpful. Oh, and I was going to count this. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let me count that again because it should be multiples of 6. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go. And I usually do this like 1 week ahead. So there's always like 1 week in here even after I pay them out for that week. My goodness, what is going on here? Okay. Academics is going to get $30. So 100, 20, 40, 50. And my kids, my oldest does do a mathematics program that is separate from school. I have that taken out automatically, and so I don't really cash stuff for that. Basically be like I could put the cash in and then just take it out with an unstuffing. I don't know. Do you guys want to see that? Like, there's a lot of things that I don't have in my envelopes that I just pay automatically, like obviously my mortgage, all my utilities, household expenses, property taxes, things like that. They're all pulled or held in separate accounts anyway, so you don't see that in any of these binders. But let me know if you'd be interested in ever seeing something like that, or, you know, it's kind of just a going through the motions of it. But if that's something you're interested in, maybe I would add some of that in here. Athletics is 50. So got 500 placeholder, 50, 600, 20, 30, 1, 2, and 3. Enrichment is $10. So 100, 200, 20, 30, 40, 1, and 2. And then that's it for this one. These are just my kids' nicknames, Bear, Boo, and Bubby. Okay, so then my husband's binder, which he's been doing so good. I think, honestly, being up and running the bed and breakfast has kind of, like I've already said, most of his personal spending comes from eating out while he's traveling for work. And I think because he's stationary, he's just at the bed and breakfast, he doesn't have to be driving for hours, you know, to and from the city. So there's really not a whole lot of opportunity for him to get fast food. So he's actually starting to save quite a bit. So good for him. 50, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. So I feel like this is the most money his envelopes had, like, ever. He's going to be so salty that I said that. Grooming is going to get $20. 25, 35, 6, 7, and 8. And I'm pretty sure this is going to go to hair paste pretty soon. Sartorial's getting 20 as well. So 20, 30, 45. I feel like he said he needed something, so we might have to stuff this a little bit more in the coming weeks. Business 1 is getting 30. Oh my, how did that get missed with the condensing? 30. So 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 39. Business 2 is getting $10. Right now, basically all the businesses are pretty slow just because he's focusing so much on the bed and breakfast. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, and 3. And business 3 is getting $50. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 40, 45, 50. And that is it for his binder. All right, my personal binder. Is going to be, personal is getting $50 as well. So 50, 100, 20, 25. I think I will come back to that because I will be stuffing some of my wallet. Hair is getting 30. So we really rated this one last month, but it was worth it. 20, 30, 1, and 2. Fashion is not getting anything. Beauty is getting 10. 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Professional dues is getting $50. So 150, 60, 1, 2. I think I goofed. I think I wanted to give my kids envelope smaller denominations. I ended up giving it 100. But anyways, laser's going to get 120, so that's $120. Whoops. And that will be it for my binder, except that I do want to do my little binder. So let's see, eating out, I'm going to actually take from the sinking fund. So I'm going to put, let's see what we have in there. Oh, 100, lovely. I don't want to put a 50 in there, so let me see if I can make some change. But I don't think I want to. Oof. Let me get some other change real quick. Okay, so I'm going to take this that I had on hand for next stuffing, and I'm going to take, I think a 20 and put it in the wallet. So eating out, envelope has 130, and then the 20 will actually go into the wallet. So if you're new here, a lot of times people who are doing cash stuffing have already, they're stuffing for the month ahead. So basically I have all of this month's cash ready to go, and that's why I could just make that change really easily. But if you're just starting out with cash stuffing, it can be a little bit hard to kind of save up that month ahead. And so I see a lot of people will have month ahead envelopes that they put towards. All right, kids already had something, so I'm not gonna stuff that. And then kindness and gratitude, I'm gonna take from my personal binder, because I could budget for it in here, like from the overall budget, but I kind of like having it be more personal, like it's coming out of my personal fund. I just feel a little bit more connected to it, so we will do that. So I'm going to take 5 and I'm going to put it in gratitude. And then let's see, I will make change once again. So 20, take a 10 and 2 5s, put the 20 away. And I will also do another 5 in kindness. And sometimes if I'm doing something like so I love Starbucks. One of my favorites is to pay, for somebody at Starbucks. So sometimes if it comes out to be a little bit more than what I might have in here, then I will just pull it from my personal account or envelope. So let's say their order was $7 and, change. So then I'll just take the 5 from here and then a couple dollars from there. Okay, so gratitude, kindness, and then miscellaneous I'm not going to stuff right now just because it's late and I don't have the brain power of where I want to take that out. So that'll be it for my wallet. And I just love Louis Vuitton stuff. Sorry. I was just thinking how much I like that. Okay, and so the last thing I'm going to do today is the back to school savings box. And this I'm almost done with. I'm going to finish it this month, mostly because my son's school starts mid-August, my oldest son, who's going to first grade. Then my second son is going to be going to pre-K in probably September after we get back from our Seattle trip. And so I want to make sure that this is all stuffed so that, it's not like, I'm going to want to go shopping before the first day of school. So I want to have it stuffed, a couple weeks before. So that is why I am aggressively going to be stuffing this in the next couple weeks. And I was trying to think like when I don't have this to stuff anymore, because the way I've set mine up at least is that I like to start the first week of January. So I'm kind of excited that any money that I've been stuffing for back to school will actually go to Savings Challenge or maybe travel. Okay, so $10. Oh, let's see. $95 is what I'm going to stuff, right? So 60, 70, 80, 95. Great. So I'm going to put a 10 in here. And 30. And I feel like maybe when I make the envelopes next time, I'll make them slightly bigger. 25. And the last one is 30, so 25, 30. Oh my gosh, and that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 left, but they're pretty low. 10s, 20s, 5s, and 125. So I can't wait. I'm excited to get that done. And my box will have a total of $825 when it's finished. Again, like I said, that'll go towards backpacks, a little lunch box, because my oldest will need one. Probably like first day of school. And then leftover money will, oh, and school supplies. I'm sure my elementary will have school supplies list. And then for my other son, well, I guess for both sons, there's, you know, like the beginning of school activity fees. So I think one is like 150 and one might be 450. And so that will probably eat up all of this box at that point. So, I mean, it's like, what, $600? 150, 450, yeah. So we'll see. But I'm just happy that I will have had it saved because it's going to be a cost no matter what. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching. And again, if you are still here, put in the comments Barbie, Oppenheimer, or some other movie that you're excited to see. And I will see you guys next time. All right, bye.